Dr. Pillai gives the example of his own story. He worked with many different gurus. One of the predominant gurus was the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. But he also worked with very powerful gurus in the south. And one of them was a man who was a great scholar. He wrote, I think, about 200 different works on different aspects of Indian mysticism. And in order to obtain an initiation from this guru, Dr. Pillai had to get up every day at 3 a.m., go and see the guru, pick flowers for the guru, give bath to the guru. He was literally his servant from 3 o'clock in the morning until the end of the day. And that was his ritual every day. Then the guru said to him one day, he said, I want you to take this ghee and bring it to the temple in Madurai. Many of you know the temple for Meenakshi in Madurai. He said, bring the ghee there and give it to the lamps which light the sanctum for Meenakshi. So Dr. Pillai, who we now call Babaji, by the way, he was given the name Babaji by Lord Muruga himself. So Babaji took the ghee to the temple that night. They did the ritual. He went home. That night he woke up. Standing on his chest was Goddess Kali. And she had a spear in her hand in a very ferocious form, and she was literally going to drive it into his chest. So he started screaming. His wife woke up, asked what was wrong. She saw the apparition herself. It was absolutely real. And Babaji was totally terrified, completely terrified. This was his first real experience of an archetype. So this archetype stayed with him even though he went back to sleep, and he kept seeing this form of Kali around him. So he totally avoided his guru. He didn't want to see him at all. And for the next 2 weeks, he didn't go and serve the guru. So the guru understood what was going on, and he called him one day and said, you have to come and see me. And so Babaji went to the guru and he said, what's the problem? He said, this form is too frightening. It's hideous and terrifying. And can you please kindly change it to a very loving and kind form? So the guru did. And from that day, Goddess Parvati, in different aspects, was with him in a very, very real and powerful way. So in many ways, he's explained how he's received such practical and invaluable help through the goddess that came through this very powerful initiation by a master. So that's really how fast the archetype can come to you. It can happen immediately, and especially when it's transmitted by an authoritative figure like a guru.